What's up, guys? So we've finally seen some more footage of the upcoming DLC character Cooler. So they did a stream where they kind of showed him off, and they let some top players, including Moke and Kazunoko, get their hands on the character and give him a shot. So we don't have a lot to work with here, but we have some footage. I'm going to be kind of looking over it, discussing what we can glean from it in terms of how the character is going to play, some of his normals, specials, supers, that kind of thing. So I do think he looks really cool. He looks kind of similar to Broly. I think that's probably the closest comparison. He is kind of a big grappler type dude, but he also has a lot of similarities to Frieza, to Android 21, and some of his normals, because he has those long tail normals, and a little bit of Cell too. So you can see there's some match footage here. Definitely taking advantage of those big tail normals. I do think that looks pretty fun. But then we'll cut to where they were kind of going through his moves, kind of one by one, and discuss what we can see there. So here is his regular auto combo. It looks kind of similar to Frieza, you know, the whole point and explode thing. It's kind of funny. He has like Cell's standing jab. I think that's kind of interesting. And then after the auto combo, obviously you can super dash into a combo. This is his medium auto combo, ending with the level 1 super. So you can see his low medium actually looks really crazy. The range on that is pretty nuts. We just saw a special move we'll be discussing a little more later, but here's his level 1 super. You can see it actually switches sides, which is kind of odd. Sometimes you don't really want that if you're pushing the opponent to the corner. You don't want to switch sides. Here is his forward plus heavy. Very similar to Cell forward plus heavy. It's an extra low that you can tack on to the end of your strings to catch the opponent if they're not blocking low. So that actually seems really good. And here's just kind of like a basic BNB. The move, I believe, where he drags them to the corner is actually his standing heavy. You'll see it a little more here. He kind of hits them with the knee and then slides forward, and then it ground bounces them right there. So I think that's his standing heavy. I'm not 100%, but it seems pretty sick for combo extension and that kind of thing. Next up, another one of his normal moves we're going to look at here. This, I believe, is actually his down forward plus heavy. So here you can see they do the down plus heavy and he doesn't go very far, but if you do down forward plus heavy, he kind of slides across the screen there. And this actually goes through projectiles, which is a little bit nuts. He goes right through the beam, and I believe you can combo off that with super dash, so that seems pretty good. Here is that beam that I was just talking about. We'll be moving into his special moves here. So I believe he can only do this on the ground, but it still seems pretty good. Here is kind of a wave thing on the ground. I've heard that this is a full screen low, so that's pretty cool. And you can go straight into super off of that. Obviously, you can probably vanish off of it too. So that move seems pretty good for catching the opponent off guard if they're not blocking low. Here is another one of his special moves. It's kind of like a dive kick thing, similar to Goku Black a little bit. You can do it on the ground or in the air. Here is a Dragon Punch type move, a little similar to Vegeta. I don't know if this is invincible. If it is, that would be a little bit nuts for the character. That would really help him out a lot, obviously. And here you can see it has a little bit of a follow-up attack where you smack them down to the ground. And I believe you can EX the follow-up attack like that, and that makes it switch sides, and you can combo into super off of that. So here you can actually see he used 2 meters, one for the EX uppercut, and then one for the EX slamming them back down to the ground. And then there you can see he can go straight into super off of this. And so that was the air version of his level 1 super. Here's the ground version we saw earlier where he switches sides. But the air version, he doesn't actually switch sides. It kind of reminds me of Kid Boo's air level 1 a little bit. Here's going to be his level 3. It's very interesting. It's actually a counter. So you don't see the screen freeze unless the opponent hits you, which is kind of nice. You can catch people off guard if they're trying to smack you. Here's just what the level 3 looks like if you don't get hit. There's just no animation, but you do lose the meter, obviously. And here's the air version of his level 3. That's kind of wild. The air version is a command throw. You can combo into it off of a lot of stuff, it seems. Here it is off of the EX Dragon Punch follow-up. Straight into the air level 3. And it's mostly the same animation as the ground one. And it's not like an insane amount of damage, but obviously it's still good to have. And weirdly, you can do it air to ground. If the opponent is on the ground and you're in the air, you can still throw them. So normally you can't do that with throws in this game, but you can with him. I'm pretty sure you can do that with Android 16 too. But anyway, that's about it for kind of the move breakdown. So I'm sorry that there's not that much footage here, but I do think he seems really cool. He's coming out next month, I'm pretty sure. They haven't announced if he's going to be coming out at the same time as the final DLC character, but I would expect that to be the case. I'd be kind of surprised if they just release one character instead of two as they've been doing. But yeah, I think that the footage looks really cool. Here we've just got a little bit more of the matches of them playing, and Cooler looks really fun to play. I can't wait for him to come out. And so that's pretty much going to be it for the video, guys. If you want to see more videos from me, make sure to click either of the links here on screen, or click the link here to become a subscriber so you don't miss any of my uploads, or you can click the link here to go to my Patreon where you can help support the channel and help me continue to make videos every single weekday. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.